He's been called the number one.
The 1996 Scripps Howard National Spelling Bee. You know, a wise man once said that spelling bees and cheap seats go together like freshly caught lobster and Lowenbau. The taste unmistakable. Then at 10:30, it's time for our favorite amoral super agent, Arliss Michaels. Check it out as Arliss tries to find a home for a professional hockey team. Well, Arliss does care about the home. And we care about the home school, so let's hop to it. Spelling bee style. You're going to want to keep it here and keep it classic. ESPN Classic.
This is Cheap Seats.
Vinny Romeo.
Luca after Palmer.
Hilarious.
Needle before star.
Hilarious. Welcome to our final episode of our third season of Cheap Seats. And like a hairless corn nut plucked from between your limited edition Journey Evolution CD and the broken cup holder of your 1998 Toyota Echo, this is a found treasure. So go ahead, take a bite. It's the 1996 Scripps Howard National Spelling Bee. But you say, oh, we've already seen a spelling bee this season from 1995. That's like going to see Glenn Frey in concert and then telling us you saw the Eagles. It's not the same. True, the 95 bee is great. But the 96 bee is legendary. It's the We Are the World of spelling bees. All your favorites are up in here. Mogwai, Dilbert, Tennessee Ned, The Quiet Storm, and of course, the magic fingers and baseline hysteria of one Rebecca Sealfond. It's Live Aid, Farm Aid, and Band Aid all rolled into one. We will call it Spelling Aid, and there's only one thing left to do. Beat the out of this mother... When I ask for the definition, I'm just trying to kill some time. 'Cause I'm a spelling machine. And I'm only 13.
Hi, everyone. I'm Susie Culber. My partner, Katie Kerwin.
Culber's suit from Barney's. Kerwin's suit from Barney.
The paper that sponsored her, the Rocky Mountain News. Now, the number one question everyone asks us, why is a sports network covering a spelling bee? Well, it may not be athletic competition, but it is competition in the truest sense.
We've never heard that before.
I know you're asking yourself, why is this prestigious event on the Total Sports Network?
Well, it's not a sport. It is competition at the highest level.
And if you like competition in sport, this is for you.
Strychnine.
Whoa! Tonight on CSI, the definition is suspense.
This is 15-year-old
Strychnine is a
Whitney
very
Gates.
poisonous, bitter crystalline alkaloid obtained from various plants.
I'd like some right now.
Strychnine.
Strychnine.
Is this Bill Gates'
Is
kid?
there any other
I think Daddy used some of that in the fruitcake he sent Steve Jobs for Christmas.
Strychnine. Strychnine. Strychnine.
Well, now he's just making up. Spell check. Spell check!
Has a word origin?
And a jerk to open up my mouth.
It's from Greek.
She's like a young, hungry Andrea Zuckerman.
Strychnine.
I knew I should have spent more time going over my poisons. Damn it.
R-I.
And no. I feel like they should stop kids as soon as they get the word wrong. Yeah, they got to get rid of that spelling bee continuation rule.
Strychnine is S-T-R-Y.
Brandon Walsh is not going to be happy about this. Dilbert just clocked in.
Keeping your poise.
Tussock.
Is he on his knees? It's Dorf on spelling.
Before you spell.
No, it's Prem Trivedi, a.k.a. the Quiet Storm.
Are there any alternate pronunciations?
Are there any phone books for this kid to stand on? Behind every good pronouncer is a guy who looks like Mark Price. Skippy from Family Ties? No, the Cavaliers point
We're
guard.
looking at pronouncer Dr. Cameron, and next to him is Jacques Bailey.
And next to him, the Dallas Cowboy cheerleaders. Damn you, tight shot!
Critical role than Dr. Cameron does.
Damn paparazzi!
Adventurously into the bog, Leah sat down on the first dry tussock.
Leia? It was Luke who went to the Dagobah system to find Yoda, not Leia. Dork.
U-S-S-O-C-K, tussock?
Yes.
Quiet storm.
Lightning fast. Mess around, and either do some people who we've challenged on the street.
Rapacious.
Are you rapacious? Sweet shades, Maverick.
I don't want to do this. What am I don't even know what I'm supposed to do.
Check out your local community college.
R-A-P-A.
And you wonder why she's standing in a bar and he's roaming the streets.
Hey, raw. I got the raw part right, don't I? All right.
Yes, but you got everything else wrong,
I have no idea.
including that haircut.
Oh, there's a light in here somewhere, folks. It's going on.
Yeah, buddy, that's the light saying to end the bit.
No.
Luck of the draw, but
Sealfon stepping to the mic at a spelling bee is like when your uncle gets drunk at Thanksgiving dinner. You never know what's going to happen, but you know it's going to be awesome.
May I please have the definition?
I love you, microphone.
The yellow wax-like secretion from the glands of the inner ear, also earwax.
Will you please use it in a sentence?
Will you please step away from the microphone and stop screaming?
style as
impacted
well. She has been getting right up there to the microphone.
Watching her spell is like watching Michelangelo paint. Or watching Michael Anthony play bass. She's in a class all by herself.
C-E-R
Did someone just turn up the volume?
M-E-N. Zimmerman, am I correct?
Yeah. Yes, you are, and you didn't even have to go to the magic fingers. Wow. Sealfon had electric stuff that night. You know she's in the zone when she doesn't even go to the fingers.
Telegram for cheap seats.
Thanks, Susan. Oh, what does it say? Hope you two had fun with your little show. Stop. Your days are numbered. Stop. Ha 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 ha. Stop. Ha 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 ha. Stop. Who's it from? Doesn't say. Well, I guess, thank you, whoever you are. We have had fun with our little show. And we'll be back with our little show right after this. National Spelling Bee has captured the imagination of millions. But with that newfound popularity come inevitable evils like Sudoku and paparazzi. And these guys are relentless, camping out at malls, crashing homeschool graduations, and chasing school buses. This photograph of Rebecca Sealfon vacationing in Colonial Williamsburg sold for $50,000 to Tiger Beat. Note to self, cancel subscription to Tiger Beat.
Isochronous.
He's got a Yeti in his last name. He's abominable.
ISO.
I know where I know this kid from. He's the voice of the Long Island Railroad. 515 to Cedarhurst.
Nailed it. Jason Feldstein is next.
Jason is modeling this fall's casual look in spelling wear.
Access it.
You access it, Cameron.
Access it.
You.
Access it.
Token deep voice kid.
A distinction awarded to someone who has come nearest to a prize.
See the Chicago Cubs.
Is the root word access?
Confident, poised. I bet you anything this kid has a fake ID.
Jason hasn't wasted a moment of studying time here in Washington. I rode down the elevator with him, and the whole way down he was drilling with his mother.
The word is Oedipus. Oedipus, Oedipus.
Is the root word Akato?
Cato as in a frosted-haired nefarious leech? No. What did I tell you about wearing shorts? No one can see. I can.
Access it.
This kid's got the confidence and the voice to pull anything off.
ACCESSATE. Access.
Except that. What?
Access it.
Whoa, we just had a Doyen flashback, people. Oh, what?
CCESSIT.
Katie, at that
That's
point,
cool. I'm just going to pick up some Zima for the comfort room. Get some for me, too.
Run away, run away.
Has anyone seen my little girl? More judges, more judges.
Yeah, the judges.
Man, when Jamie Foxx researches a role, he goes all out. Georgia.
Champignon.
Spelling Crystal Gale, focusing every follicle.
Or
Could it be champignon?
Say what?
say that one more time.
Champignon.
No.
Houston Chronicle.
How about
Is this French?
champignon?
I just asked if it was French, not for you to repeat the word with French attitude.
Well, maybe it doesn't. I don't know.
All right, enough around. Is it or is it not French?
It is French. I mean, it did come from French.
Paparazzi.
Especially the common meadow mushroom.
Champignon.
No sex in the champagne room.
Champignon. Champignon.
stick that in your French pipe and smoke it. Yeah. I hate that guy.
Trouble. She's having trouble even pronouncing this.
Think this girl got teased as a kid? Sure, being from Hedgesville and all. What's up, Hedgehead? Hedgehog?
Framboise. F-R-A-U-N.
Man, that's just a lack of focus.
U-A-S-E.
She was probably preoccupied with trying to find a husband so she can take his last name.
R-A-M.
Although if she marries Luther Head and they decide to hyphenate, you got problems. You know, this is the 4th spelling bee we've done on Cheap Seats, and by this point, I feel like I've come to know the judges intimately. Well, you should, Rand, because a spelling bee judge is a spelling bee judge until he or she dies or resigns, like the Supreme Court. That's right, Rand. You know, my biggest fear is that when spelling bee Biff Henderson decides to step down, the delicate balance on that court will be shattered, and landmark decisions like I before E could be overturned. Or even worse, partial words would begin to count as full words. It's a slippery slope. More Cheap Seats after this. I just hope cronyism doesn't rule the day. You know, there are times when a filibuster is appropriate. I agree with that.
Sure is nice there.
To the 1996 Scripps Howard National Spelling Bee on Cheap Seats. Look, I love kids as much as the next person. Okay, not that much. Okay, not that much either. The truth is, I don't really like kids. But when they start asking for extra pronunciations and definitions and languages of origin, that's when I start hating them. You can't blame Alex Cameron for getting a little snippy, because deep down, you know that he tries to keep these kids in line, because he cares.
Just come back.
Do you care that Wendy Quay competed in an arm wrestling contest against other academic champions and lost? Do you care that Prem Trivedi's classmates purposely used the word that he misspelled in the 97B in all their compositions? Do you care that...
Email for Cheap Seats.
Thanks, Susan. Wait, you get your email hand-delivered? Yeah, it only becomes a problem when I'm instant messaging. LOL. Wait, what does it say? Remember when I said that your days were numbered in the telegram? Well, that number is 1, because this is your last day hosting this show. Why would you laugh at that? Because they also attached the clip of the Chinese students singing I Want It That Way? That is hilarious.
This is Evan Holka.
This is Sergeant Holka's kid? Would have expected someone tougher.
A pudding, especially popular in Scotland, made of the heart, liver, and lungs of a sheep or a cat.
Why are his eyes shut? He partied in Adams Morgan last night. Leave him alone.
Tasty delights, yes.
Haggis. H-A-G-G-I-S.
The voices in his head must be really funny. Gilly! My wife! She's so mature now.
12-year-old Wendy
Can
Guay.
I have a sentence?
Adorable.
During his first semester in college, Gary took frequent solivagant walks around the campus.
In his second semester, Gary jumped off the roof of the library.
Solivagant.
Solivagant,
E-A-G-A-N-T.
Is she wearing earrings? Our little gooey's all grown up. Makes me kind of sad. She doesn't need us anymore, Jay. She just doesn't need us. Mogwai.
94, so she's trying to best that performance.
Showtime.
Daily News.
Chevelure.
Chevelure. Chevelure.
And people are already leaving.
That's the word.
May I please have the definition?
As soon as you reimburse us for a new windscreen for the microphone.
Head of hair.
Chevelure. C.
Whoa.
H.
Okay.
E.
Yeah.
V.
Mm-hmm.
E.
Inside voice, Rebecca.
U. R. E. Chevelure. Am I correct?
I want to say no.
Rebecca wants to make sure.
Raise the roof.
Here, sir, and she doesn't need our help.
Where the hell is she going? Back to Jupiter.
She runs straight off to head to the comfort room, and
She's out in the lobby signing dictionaries.
She's still with us.
I feel bad for the kid who has to follow Seal Fine. Now the crowd expects a show.
This is the scientific art of maintaining.
Great name. This kid should be a bounty hunter or something.
Through breeding, genetics, nutrition, and housing.
Zootechny? Someone check this kid for scoliosis immediately. It is the silent killer, Jay.
Well, meaning animals.
You know this guy is kicking himself for not bringing his tripod. Or for wasting 4 years in film school for this.
Could you use it in a sentence, please?
When he was asked what
Modern
his favorite
methods of
subject was.
zootech.
What the hell is he doing below the camera line? They won't even show it. It's like Elvis on Sullivan.
He's been conducting himself all right up there.
Is the root word of technology, or that Greek word?
Okay, somebody's gonna get jacked. You don't step to camera with attitude like that.
Any way you can get around
What
it.
Greek word do you have in mind?
I don't know, technos or something.
Yeah, bro, Technos, the Greek god of the motherboard or something.
That it?
That's it.
Zootech.
His head can barely contain his brain.
Techny? Yeah. Zootechny.
Look at that showmanship. No room in the game for that. I blame Tio.
Naomi Natras is
I want to go back to Sealfon's mysterious post-word exit. Anyone who doesn't get what she's doing clearly does not understand the mind of a champion. She's obviously introducing us to her latest in a long line of post-word celebrations. She has had some classics, hasn't she? So we've asked the gang over at SportsCenter to count down her top 5 celebrations. Gentlemen?
Like Chad Johnson or Tio, it's never really about the touchdown catch. It's more about the celebration after the touchdown, from the river dance to the Sharpie. Fans have come to expect something creative every game.
Well, the same thing can be said about another athlete, speller Rebecca Sealfon. She's left us awestruck many times. She's never fainted at the Scripps Howard National Spelling Bee. And we here at SportsCenter have compiled her top 5, so here we go.
All right, number 5, Rebecca's performance on the word hippogriff from the 97 B. That was the introduction of the magic fingers. We haven't seen someone live hand to mouth that much since MC Hammer circa 95.
Oh, can't touch number 4, Rebecca's best there. The word was chevelure. She left the stage quicker than Ashley Simpson on Saturday Night Live. Hey, at least Rebecca used her own voice.
Coming in at number 3, her celebration after the word excellent. More Barry Sanders than Deion Sanders. Sealfon showed her range, which is considerable, and her ability to go internal.
At number 2, Rebecca's antics after the word coterie. She gave us a nice firm yes, but then just lingers like John Norris on MTV News. What is he, like 60 now?
And the number 1 Rebecca celebration was for her winning word in 1997, euonym. The spelling equivalent of high-stepping at your own 30. She's just lucky Don Beebe wasn't running up her back with a silent G. That's Rebecca's top 5. Stick around to see if she's got yet another one up her sleeve.
Hey, welcome back to Cheap Seats in the 1996 Scripps Howard National Spelling Bee, where kids are dropping faster than Richard Hatch's personal appearance fee. And that's the naked truth, people.
Voicemail for Cheap Seats.
Thanks, Susan. I'm going to put it on speaker. Okay, I don't know what's more unbelievable, that you get your voicemails delivered or that this phone has a speaker function.
I don't think you're taking me seriously. I'm coming back to take what you took from me. You're finished. Finished!
Okay, does someone have a personal vendetta against you? Me? That was the plural you, as in me and you. It's probably nothing, right? Yeah, it's probably like a wrong number or something. I mean, there's no way it could have any bearing on the security of our jobs in the show. Whoa. What does that mean? Nothing. Let's get back to the B. Yeah, let's be the out of this motherfucker.
Rebecca Sealfon.
Uh-oh.
Erythema.
Sealfon sounds like a floor manager at an Office Depot in Brooklyn. Do we have any more white manila envelopes?
No.
How about an alabaster?
Due to capillary congestion.
Will you please use it in a sentence?
Will you please disinfect the microphone?
Back of Hillary's hand demarcated the site of the burn.
Please repeat the definition.
Abnormal redness of the skin.
Abnormal. Right in Rebecca's wheelhouse.
Congestion.
Is it erythema or erythema?
Okay, it's quite possible Cameron might pull out an assault rifle.
I didn't hear a difference there.
Oh, God. Don't tell me you didn't hear something. You want us to all go deaf?
Erythema, well, erythema as in aeroplane or...
How sweet would it be if Rebecca was just messing with everyone, like she's the Andy Kaufman of spelling bees? This marks the first time I've ever seen someone make a joke and then not be in on it.
Either. She's kind of asking for him to do that. He can only
Yeah? What are you, 80?
FEMA.
Think error, FEMA. Error as in letting down millions of Americans in New Orleans, and FEMA as in the federal agency that did it.
No.
Ooh.
FEMA.
Wow.
Right.
What do you think, imaginary spelling dinosaur?
Well, I think you're crazy, Rebecca.
You're sure it's not FEMA?
I think her hair has grown 3 inches since she's been up there for this word.
Rebecca Cameron's patience
What are the alternate
comes in.
pronunciations?
Here's an alternate pronunciation. Spell the word. This microphone smells like words.
FEMA or FEMA.
Oh boy.
The judges
Rebecca,
can warn
Dr.
her.
Cameron's going to pronounce it one more time, and we want you to listen carefully, and then we would like you to spell, please.
Okay.
Oh, snap! Rebecca just got a talking to. Somebody had to do it. God bless you, Mary Brooks. God bless you. Come on, fingers, guide me.
I'm going to start over.
Promise me, microphone, that whatever happens, you'll still love me and my imaginary dinosaur.
You're sure it's not FEMA?
Yeah, that's actually what it is. I've just been jerking you around this whole time. I had a bet to see how long I could keep you going. Her nose will now spell the remainder of the word.
How about FEMA?
Just have the one pronunciation.
Rebecca, start over, please, and
Okay.
finish the word.
Hey,
R.
what the hell? Ron Parker? That's right. Ron Parker here. God, does it feel good? Ha! I'm back, baby! Just like I told you I would be. Oh, sure. I've been out of it for a while. First with the broken back and the severed clavicle from the tape wall. Then there was the shattered catheter. That set me back a few months. Then I developed a cyst above my knee. But because it was a pre-existing condition, my insurance wouldn't cover the operation to remove it. So I had to go back and forth with people at Cobra trying to work that out. What a drag. And then because of all that time I was spending on hold on the phone, I developed shoulder spurs, which put me back in the hospital for a month. And it was a good thing I was there, because on the 3rd day, I got food poisoning. And only recently have I begun to control my bowels. But the point is, I'm back off the permanent DL. And from now on, this show is going back to being Cheap Seats with Ron Parker. Me. Can he do that? I don't know.
Will Rebecca Sealfon spell erythema right and move on in the B? Will Ron Parker reclaim the show for his own? Will Randy and Jason be out of a job? Will Gia learn to love again? Will there be a season 4 of Cheap Seats? Tune in to season 4 of Cheap Seats to find out.
Quiet storm. Lightning fast.
Ow. Cliffhanger. We don't even know how it's going to shake out. That's the magic of television, people. It's time now for your nightly fix of Arliss, the hit comedy series starring Robert Wall as a big-time sports agent. Tonight, Arliss signs Terrell Owens. Stop. Really? Wow. The good thing about T.O. is that he's a low-maintenance client. Andy Reid, set your DVR. Then at 11, Classic Now takes you back, way back, to make sense of the present. Don't forget Cheap Seats tomorrow night at 10 for the 1980 Baseball All-Star Game. And as always, thank you for watching ESPN Classic.